Okay. Hello. My name is Anaislaure, and here I like to talk about literature, reading, writing, all things in the English realm. Today, this is my first time doing a video like this, but I would like to talk about some of the things I've been loving as of recent. Just recommend you guys some things that you would potentially be interested in, because you guys seem to like a lot of my recommendations that are mostly literature based, but also outside of that. So, yeah. I actually have my Louise Carmen journal of notes. So we have beauty/clothing, stationery, media, and literature. The first thing that I've been loving is this Glossier concealer. It's the Balm Concealer in the shade Medium Tan. It's such a nice application. I've been looking for a concealer that feels very smooth, fits well with my skin type. This really helps. It's very oil based, so if you are an oily girl, I would not recommend this. I'm a dry girl, and so this helps a lot. I'm definitely going to get another one of this in a lighter shade because winter is coming and I think I'm getting paler by the minute. And I do love applying this with the Haus Labs brush. This combination is gorgeous, but I love this concealer very much. And speaking of Glossier, I love Glossier products. I use their foundation, I use their lip products, I have their makeup bag. I love Glossier so much. I'm not the best at makeup, but I've been trying, and I think Glossier is a really good in between of you're not a makeup girl, but you do makeup. Very natural. I walk out and you can't even tell I'm wearing makeup because I'm wearing Glossier, but I look very done up. It's a really nice in between. The next product is the Glossier lip liner in the shade Nip. I swear by this. This is so good. So good, especially for Black women. I would recommend. It's a very reddish brownish tone. It fits so well, especially for winter fall seasons. This is a great dark lip and layerable. It stays on, it lasts for so long. It's incredible. I love it so much. I got another Glossier lip liner that I lost, but this one is my favorite and I'm going to keep getting this because it's amazing. Would highly recommend. So I'm so excited for this next beauty product. I've been using it recently, just tried it out because it was kindly sent to me by Kitsch. It's their rice water protein and conditioner bars. These are so amazing for my hair. I'm a lot girly, obviously, and maintaining moisturization and all those things, build up and stuff like that can be really tough, and not a lot of shampoos and conditioners work well with my hair. I swear by these. These are amazing. And I've never had a conditioner and shampoo bar before, but the way it lathers is so amazing. It's so soft in my hair. Kitsch is kindly sponsoring this video, and I'm so happy to work with them because they're a female-owned hair product care brand, very inclusive of people with all types of hair. Their products are also so great for the environment. It reduces single-use plastic. There are no sulfates or parabens or silicones in it, and it's vegan. Rice water has been such a great ingredient for my hair over the years. It's helped with growth and just maintaining softness and moisturization. I never had a product like a shampoo and conditioner that already had it in there. I've always had to make the rice water on my own. This is a game changer for me. And I just washed my hair with it last night. So, I love it so much. I love the look. I did a bit of waves as well. My hair feels so amazing. It feels really good right now. And it also comes with this little shower caddy that I put up on my shower wall, and it's just, oh my god, I love it so much. The terracotta, that is one of my favorite colors. So I do have a discount code for you of 25% off your order if you are interested in trying it out. Just head to the link in my description and it's all there for you. So thank you, Kitsch, so much for sponsoring this video. Next, I am so excited for this one, guys. The Paris sounds are so bothersome for filming videos, but it's okay. C'est la vie. Anyways, Hitomi, who I love her video so much, she came out with a clothing line with Indigo Luna. Love Indigo Luna as well. But I was so excited to purchase this. It's the Muse dress. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It's made with 90% plant viscose and 10% spandex. It's also vegan and really good for the environment. I'll insert a clip of me wearing it somewhere in the video. I also got it with the Aura scarf, and so I just wrap it around Comme ça, je l'aime trop. I love wearing this combination so much. It just feels so good on my body, and I just feel so good when I wear it. But it is a limited edition line, so you might want to, get on that quicker than not. All of Indigo Luna's products I love so much, and I hope to one day work with them in the future. This is the last beauty clothing item. Is this top. I got it from Cos in Paris maybe a week ago, less than a week ago, and I've worn it like 5 times already. Maybe that's a stretch, but I love it so much. It's wool, very thin, but still warm. Forest green is my favorite color. I feel so good and grown up and Parisian in this top. Like, it's so nice. I love it so much. Yeah. I believe this might be my favorite purchase in like the last month or so. This is really nice. Moving on to stationery. Midori journal. This is my new diary that I have purchased here after finishing my last one. It's just like a simple white. I believe this is A5. I've been writing a lot in it. This one is lined. They have bullets, plain. The way it's binded, I'm not sure if you can see that, but it lays flat, completely flat when you're writing. It literally just... How cool is that? It's just so like simple and chic. I love it. Yeah. I've been writing in it nonstop, and that will continue. So another thing I've been loving so much is Muji pens. I'm sure everyone knows about Muji pens. It's like the #1 like stationery in the world. I've been using their pen, but in .38. I usually write in .5, but I've found that I really like the thinness. I really like thinness when it comes to just writing like diary or just like writing anything really. Taking notes, writing poetry, writing for my novel. So this is really nice. I went to the Muji store here in Paris and got like 3 of these and got refills. I would highly recommend. And I also got this little notebook, paper notebook. I believe I'm going to use it for my reading journal. I have another reading journal that's like red, but it's a bit too big and a bit intimidating. So I believe that this would just it's so tiny, but it's enough. It's enough for a reading journal. The pages feel so nice and it's lined. I tried to be a no lined girly, to be a blank page girly. I just can't. My handwriting absolutely sucks when I'm writing on blank pages. I just can't do it. Because I also write in cursive, so it's just it starts going off the page. Love this Muji pen. Love this Midori journal. 100% recommend. It's so nice. Perfect journal ever. Perfect. And I'm also thinking of watercoloring it, like putting a little watercolor on it or something, like some design. I don't know. But I also really like the sleek, simple look. But it could use like a few flowers or like leaves or something. We'll see. Next. Something I've been really digging as of recent are magazines. I really like the literary aspect of magazines and also like the images and the art. Like, I am a very artistic person. I have loved going to museums since I was little, art events or galleries, stuff like that. Seeing art, experiencing art. I've always loved to do that. And I got that from my dad. Like, he's the one that really influenced that like artistic spark in me. And I love to create art, but I with art, like visual art, I love viewing it mostly. And so I really like that, the duality between literature and art. I think it's a really cool thing, and I want to get more into that here in Paris. I want to make a point of going to more events or being a part of things like that because it's so cool to me, and that is a big part of like my childhood and just who I am. I've been really liking magazines and just like flipping through them. I am very into literary, cultural, I'm into fashion as well, art, just the arts, stuff like that. This is one that I picked up weeks ago at a magazine pop-up I went to. There are articles, images, art, fashion, stuff like that, and just having them in your hands. Like, it's very cool. And then this is another one, Dior magazine number 43, The Hymn of Joy. This is in the sublet that I'm in because the owner she works in fashion. Very cool girl. I love her so much. And I've just been like flipping through this magazine. It's so cool. Like, it really also, I have ADHD. So sometimes when I'm not feeling that I want to sit down and just like read a bunch of words, I like picking up a magazine to like have a break, look through the pictures and the art, the fashion, but also to read what's going on. And this one is in French. So, I mean, c'est Dior. Oh, that's so beautiful. The word of the month for me has been chic. I just think like magazines are so chic and cool, and just having them on your coffee table, flipping through them when you're a little bored. I've just been really into magazines recently, so I'm actually gonna go and pick one up later today, hopefully, that I've been eyeing for a bit. Yeah. Anyways, another piece of media I've been really into. This one is a bit interesting actually. I found it like the other night. There's a clothing company here in Paris called Le Monde Berel, and they are so cool. Like, I found them the other night and I'm so obsessed. I'm so obsessed. It's a woman ran company. The feel is very classy and like vintage feeling and artistic. And so they have this thing on their website that is called Le Monde Library. They have these interviews and conversations with these women artists and curators to just ask them questions about like their artistic rituals, their creative practices, their process and their inspirations, and even early memories of like art in their childhood. It's really inspiring to read as a fellow writer and artist, and to just get like a look into these women's minds who come from so many different backgrounds and are doing so many different things in Paris, in this world. Like, it's so cool. Meditations on memory, ideas of beauty and art and that duality. The first article I found on here was Gemma Janes, who is the founder of Send Books. It's a very cool project. Like, they send books to people across the world, and it's like a collaboration between literature and writing and art and photography. Stuff like that I'm just so fascinated by. I just love the art so much and how people can mesh different types of arts together and create like this beautiful creation and projects that you would have never ever even imagined if they hadn't done it. So I was reading this article about her and it's very inspiring and cool. So I would completely recommend, if you are a woman artist, go through these articles, just read about these women who are very unknown and not like famous, but on the ground, doing on the ground work for their community, for the arts. It's a very cool thing. So I think that was one of my favorite media pieces I found as of recent. The last few things I wanted to talk about was literature. I have a few books for you. I don't want to go into too much detail about them. I will make a video about just strictly literature in the coming weeks, months, we'll see. The Diary of Anais Nin, Volume 3. Reading this was a very like visceral experience because I felt so many connections to her as a writer, as a woman, and just as a human being. As a woman named Anais, as an Anais, you feel her soul through her diary and her wants and needs and her pitfalls as a woman, how she kind of gives herself up to others without anything in return and sacrifices herself to be loved by others and to be felt as though she is needed by others. I think it's a battle of self-worth and self-love. There's just so much about like life and also about tragedy. There's a war going on that felt so relatable to what's going on in the world right now, which was it was extremely sobering because wow, these things really just don't end. But she talks about experiencing the war, having to flee her country, Paris, to move to the US, New York specifically, to flee the Germans. And there's just so much within this. I would 100% recommend it. It was one of my favorite things I've read in a long time. One of my favorite things I've read in a long time. Her language is so beautiful. She was so inspiring to me as a writer. I cannot say enough about this. And I haven't read her other two diaries, Volume 1 and 2. I don't know why I started with Volume 3. I believe I made a mistake when purchasing it and didn't realize I was getting number 3. Didn't realize there were multiple diaries, but I'm going to search for volume 1 to kind of start there, and then I'm going to read this again because it was so fucking good. Next one is The Illegal Age by Ellen Hinsey. It's a poetry book. It's like a collection of poetry. But by the cover, you can see like there's a lot of shit going on, a lot of destruction, meditations on war and society and the brutalness of it, and human beings constantly being opposing each other, but also that relationship, I guess, of like extreme hate and how there's tinges of love within that. And we just kind of want community. The experiencing of like hate and anger towards someone is also wanting to have some type of closeness to them, which is a really cool thing that she explores. And I never thought about it like that. There are a lot of things that I didn't understand, but then so many things that I just loved so much. I want to talk more about this in a book recommendation video. If you are feeling very pessimistic or realistic about what's going on in our world and how it relates to the past and how these things translate over a period, like over a timeline of existence, I would 100% recommend this book. Obviously, it doesn't cover everything, but the imagery, themes within it are very relatable to now. It explores so much that you would have never really thought about. So I 100% recommend this. It was really good. I'm trying to get more into poetry, so I really liked this. Very different, very different. The last one is Notes of a Native Son by James Baldwin. So I did an independent study on James Baldwin for my senior year, which was really cool because it kind of felt like a blueprint for me coming here into Paris and being an expat and a writer and exploring myself as an African American person. So I loved this so much. It talks about his time growing up in Harlem and growing up in the ghetto, all the things that made him the child and the person that he became. His struggle with religion, his struggle with his father, him having this specific role in his family that he just could not fulfill, him being a gay man, him hating himself because of racist white America and fleeing then to Paris and experiencing so many different things, experiencing being a free African American in Paris, but also experiencing racism at the same time. That was not the same as in America, but it's racism nevertheless. I just love how his meditations on being an American and also his meditations on the white race and how they are trying to escape their history and erase themselves from it, erase a part of their identity by trying to escape their history, their very violent history, and deny themselves of it to, I don't know, move on to a different era. But it's like you kind of have to reconcile with the past before you continue on and form this new identity. Very, very, very intelligent, very, very introspective. The way that his writing will always translate to our present, regardless of how many years pass. I love James Baldwin so much. He's one of my favorite authors. He's such an inspiration for me, but I would 100% recommend this. Yeah, the essays are just really relatable and just beautifully written and so, I don't know, a bit romantic too. A bit loving, a bit caring, very empathetic of the human condition. All humans, even the ones that are oppressive. Yeah, I loved this so much. I love this. I've also been reading Near to the Wild Heart because I never finished it by Clarice Lispector. It's very interesting. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan of the way the story kind of went, the timeline, and like how we're following our character Joanne. It gets a bit dry, but the writing, the language, the writing style, amazing, so amazing. You find yourself lost in it at some points, and then you find yourself again. I wouldn't recommend this to everyone. That's why it's a bit of a bonus. But I love the language. If you're a language girl, Clarice Lispector is your girl. So I believe that's all I have for you. Let me know if you enjoy watching these kind of videos, just recommendations. You honestly don't even have to look into anything I've recommended. This is just for your entertainment if you just like listening to me talk. I'm so excited to be here in Paris, and I just cannot wait to continue to feed you what I'm experiencing, the things I'm loving, what has given me so much inspiration, also my writing journey and where that's going, the things that I'll be pursuing. I'm really happy to have you here. Thank you again, Kitsch, for sponsoring this video. And again, 25% off discount in the description. So definitely check that out. But I will see you very soon in my next video, hopefully. Love you so much.